hello everybody, and welcome to the very first League of Legends match on stream this season. It's going to be our Week 3 matchup against Stockton University. Stockton at 2-0 so far on the season in the Navy Division, ECAC, League of Legends bracket. And Stockton coming off a Week 2 victory, and Eagles Post University at 0-2 so far on the season. So we're going to get our first win of the season. Stockton looking to advance to 3-0, put themselves in a great position for playoffs. League of Legends season working a little bit differently than the other games right now in the ECAC. So the way that League of Legends works is there are a lot of different divisions based on the average ranks of your team. So right now we're in the Navy division, which is like high gold-ish. And the way that it works is there are, I believe, 8 or 10 teams in the division, and every single team will play a series of regular season matches, and then every single team advances to the playoffs, and their regular season record will determine their seeding. So that's how that's going to work. It's kind of cool. Every team makes the playoffs. I like that. But anyways, about 60 seconds till we get into game here due to the spectator delay. But interesting draft from both sides. Stockton going hard on the AD with the double AD carries with Caitlyn in the bot lane and Akshan in the mid lane. So definitely looking to get some picks early with the Nautilus and snowball into an early game victory. But if the game goes late, things are looking very strong for the Eagles with a very potent split push threat from the Camille, and Seraphine also scales up great with a bunch of support items, and Lucian's going to be doing a lot of damage as well with the support from Electrocute Nami, and Eagles with really great dive into the backline with the Jarvan Camille combo to try to get on top of the double AD carries from Stockton. Honestly, I think if I had to pick a draft winner, I would pick the Eagles here because their team comp is a little bit more versatile with the AP damage from Seraphine and the dive / protect the AD carry combo that they have going on with 2 and 3, with Jarvan and Camille diving and Lucian, Nami, and Seraphine sitting in the back line. But I'm going to be loading in right now into Game 1 in this best-of-3 series. Remember, we are 3 minutes behind actuality, and the stream is an additional 3 minutes behind. So we're actually 6 minutes behind real time here on the stream. But pretty standard summoner spells coming out from everyone, except I do want to point out Katashi on the Camille taking Teleport and Ignite here. So for Stockton, we've got Zombie Waffle in the top lane on Aatrox, Fictitiously on Nunu in the jungle, Edgy on Akshan in the mid lane, Fur on Caitlyn as ADC, and Gura no Boing Boing on Nautilus as support. And then meanwhile for the Eagles, we've got Katashi Hatake on Camille, King Kai on Jarvan, Ryanite on Seraphine, Knuckle Puck on Lucian, and chrisramrz on Nami. And it looks like Eagles getting a little weird here, level 1, grouping up in the bush together. Meanwhile, Stockton going for a more traditional 5-point defense. Do have a ward in the river here. Looks like Eagles waiting to see if they invade and looking for a counter invade here. Pretty standard starts here. I do also want to point out that Fictitiously did start Sweeper. As Kai going to start his blue buff, and Fictitiously going to start up the red buff. Nunu with generally a faster, safer clear than Jarvan with that consume. Looks like he's going to go down to his Gromps after clearing red. Kai also cleared his is it Gromp? Golems, I should say. Nice trade up in the top lane for Katashi. And Knuckle and Chris looking to hit level 2 first in the bot wave. Well, Katashi also a level 2 advantage over Zombie. Is going to get the stun down, and a great trade so far. That level 2 advantage coming in strong. Doesn't quite go for the all-in, though. And there's the level 2 for Zombie. It's going to keep him safe for a little bit. Edgy with a 1 level advantage in the mid lane, however, over Ryanite. But a little bit too close to tower for anything to come of that. Pretty even on CS across the board. Nunu coming down to the bot lane for a gank. Knucklepuck is going to get rooted up and stunned, and that's going to be an easy first blood. Knuckle, good job not burning any summoner spells there. And Fictitious is going to grab a double kill for himself on the Nunu. Great job with that early gank. Coming down before taking his blue. I don't think Eagle's bot lane expected that. Kai looking up the top side. Should probably look to invade the blue, and that's exactly what he's doing after taking Scuttle Crab. Is going to 3-buff Fictitiously, but Fictitiously does. Oh, but a dive here onto Zombie Waffle. And there's the Ignite. Gets pulled back in. Is going to get the kill, but die to tower. Meanwhile, a gank in mid lane, and Ryan is going to fall. And it's very quickly... Stockton has very quickly jumped out to about 1,000 gold lead to start things off here. 4 kills to 1. Cross kill for the top laners. But the wave is pushing into Zombie, so benefits Katashi, but it will be pushing back to Katashi's Camille now. Big farm lead for Edgy's Akshan as well in the mid lane. Zombie getting aggressive onto Kakashi in the top lane. Kakashi going for this fight here. Ends up being about an even trade. Katashi with good wards on this top side. Pretty even on the bot lane as Fictitiously picked up both of those kills from the earlier gank. Katashi with a decent CS lead in the top lane. As going just gets stung up, and Knucklepuck going in on that, but big shields coming out for Gurgura. And a nice trap combo from Fura as well, gonna bring him low, and that's not gonna do it. Fictitiously coming up to help as well. And chrisramrz is gonna have to flash out of this one. It does so, Fictitiously gonna flash to follow. Bubble is gonna land. And Chris unable to hit the blast cone, and Fur gonna pick up that kill as well, and that's gonna be a free dragon for Stockton. Ryanite hits 6 here on the Seraphine in the mid lane. Katashi going aggressive here. Is gonna hit 6. This could be big in the top lane here. There's the ultimate coming out from Katashi. Doesn't have any cooldowns though. One more auto is gonna maybe do it. And there it is. Zombie Waffle is gonna get the solo kill onto Kakashi as well. And Stockton off to a very early 3,000 gold lead here to start things off. Big stun goes down onto Zombie Waffle, and there's the shutdown. Katashi gonna get right back into the game with that one. Great job, and now it's dead even in the top lane. 2 kills and very similar farm totals. Eagle's now down about 2,000 gold. We'll look to get back into this soon. Edgy rotating in onto Ryanite with that swing. Ryan doing a decent job keeping up in CS after Edgy was able to get that early kill. Kai looking at mid lane here for a gank, but it's not going to happen as Fictitiously invades the blue. Ooh, and Gura does catch out chrisramrz as well, and that's a very dead Nami. Knuckle coming in to try to help, but it's not going to matter, and Fer going to pick that one up very easily. Now chasing down. Oh, Kai going to go in onto Gura. Very low. There's the dunk. Kai is going to take a kill, but hey, with his life. No, he gets out with the flash. Great job to pick up a kill there. Knuckle nearly getting caught out, but is able to dash away to safety. But still, about a 2,000 gold lead, 2,200 gold lead for Stockton in this early game. But Kai picking up a very key kill for himself on this Jarvan. But Fer very fed on this Caitlyn now, 3-0 and 2. Even farm to Knuckle though. Post U wants this game to go late. Stockton is all armor. Or all AD rather. Stockton doing a really good job so far in this early game, kind of limiting the options that Post U has. Good invade there on that blue side is also going to even up the jungle farm. Fictitiously doing very well for himself on this Nunu. Kai looking for a gank on this top lane, but Zombie does have a pink ward for himself in the river. He's going to be coming in for a gank here. And there's the stun. Flag and Drag misses though. And there's the ult coming out from Zombie. Gonna get ulted by the Camille as well. And that's the kill. Katashi gonna pick that one up. Great gank coming out from Kai in that top lane. And Katashi's starting to get fed on this Camille. That is going to be a problem for Stockton if they can't find an answer for it. Does not matter how fed your Caitlyn is if she gets two-shot by the Camille diving her with the Jarvan. Oh, Chris, what are you doing? Oh, that's bad. chrisramrz gets stunned up. The heal is going to just barely save his life, though. Poor positioning there is Edgy coming in with it for a gank with two more members and Fictitiously going to grab a kill for himself. Katashi a little bit too far pushed up again. And it looks like they're going to go for the Rift Herald now. Kai and Ryan are trying to fight this. This is a bad decision. It's a 2v3. I don't know why they're here. Edgy's gonna collapse on this. Let's flag and drag out. Good disengage though. They realize they're outnumbered. I'm gonna wisely give up this Rift Herald. This could be a good snowball though here for Stockton. This Fictitiously picks up the Rift Herald buff. Fictitiously rolling that snowball into the mid lane. He's going to catch Ryan, and he is going to pop the Rift Herald as well. He's going to try to get this mid lane tower. Ooh, and the big Seraphine ult is going to force Fictitiously's flash on the Nunu. Good job there from Ryan to force that flash out. Oh, and Kai going in hard on this Jarvan. Fictitiously getting low, gonna get dunked and taken down in the end by the tower, and a cross kill as Akshan picks up the kill on Kai, but Kai trades it back onto Fictitiously. And a good trade there. Still about a 3,000 gold lead. Good trade here on the top lane as well. Katashi getting aggressive again onto Zombie, but big damage coming down from this Aatrox. And no more cooldowns for Katashi. One more hit's gonna do it. The flash to finish it off. And Katashi falls again in the solo fight. They're getting very low. Oh, and that's a flash ignite from chrisramrz. And Knuckle actually going to grab the kill with the culling. Good aggression there from the Nami. As the Eagles trying to even this up now, as it's now 11-6. Fictitiously coming down here on the Nunu. This could be big. Turning around, no dash for Knuckle. He's going to get hit by the ace in the hole as well. And Fur now extremely fed on this Caitlyn. Alright, going in here, trying to defend his blue buff. But Fictitiously is very fed, and he's got... Oh, he went back to his flag. I don't think he knew his flag was still there. And that's going to be an easy kill. Does get another flag and drag. Oh, and the flash out. Just force the flash, though. Actually getting pulled back in by Zombie. Not quite a fight yet. Katashi going back in again. Gets the stun, but Zombie still with a big lead. And Edgy roaming in now on this Akshan. Big Akshan ult is going to finalize the kill. And Katashi going to die again. Kai coming in with this ultimate. Big charm from Seraphine as well. But a lot of damage coming down here from Fictitiously. Can he finalize the kill? One more shot's going to do it, and Ryanite's going to pick this one up after the flash. But here comes Edgy coming in. He's going to pick up the kill on Kai, and there's the swing under the tower. It's going to get the revive as well, and is able to get out to safety. Just an absolute bloodbath right now. 5,000 gold lead for Stockton at 13 minutes. Not what you want to see if you are the Eagles early game, going pretty much disastrous. I don't know why Chris sustained it. Maybe he was trying to bait. Knuckle gets rooted up though. A nice double bubble, but just not enough damage coming out from this Lucian yet. As the mid lane tower goes down, it's going to be the first turret for Stockton. Extends their gold lead to 6,000 now. Farm pretty even across the board. A decent sized lead for Edgy in the mid lane over Ryan's Seraphine. Otherwise pretty even as far as the CS goes, and it's really the kills that are making up the difference here in the gold. Katashi gonna grapple right on out of that pit, as Fictitiously was coming up on the Nunu. Katashi wisely backs off this time, as Fictitiously is revealed by that pink ward in the tri-brush. 2 dragons already in the hands of Stockton as well. This Eagle's gonna potentially look to fight for this next dragon. But Kai coming in for a gank onto Fur in the bot lane. Gale forces away from that one. Both teams trying to set up some dragon vision. Big bot lane gank coming in here for Fictitiously on this Nunu. Knuckle does dash away from it though. This Edgy was also roaming down on the Akshan in stealth. Very sneaky champion. Now amassing a huge farm lead over Ryan Seraphine in the mid lane. Now 50 CS and 4 kills up over Ryan. Dragon is spawning very shortly, and Stockton has a great vision line over by the dragon as Kai coming up in the top lane for a gank onto Zombie. Misses the flag and drag. Zombie activating the ult. There's the double dunk. The Zombie doing a lot of damage, but it's not going to matter. King Kai going to pick up that one in the end. Good gank in the top lane, and Posty very committed now to giving up this dragon. But I like Kai's idea, just playing on the other side of the map. since they are behind. Gonna pick up this Rift Herald. Oh, but Edgy's actually in the area. And Kai just used his Q. He's got nothing left, and he's just gonna die. As Edgy gonna pick up that one. Good job roaming over, figuring that he was gonna be doing the Rift Herald. And Stockton's gonna have their cake and eat it too. Top lane tower getting very low. Zombie looks like he's going to be able to take it down, actually. One more shot should do it. 2 towers on the board now for Stockton. As chrisramrz is going to get caught out by Fictitiously. Oh, that actually interrupted his ultimate. That's pretty big for the Eagles. Fictitiously going to... is able to pop over the wall, though. Get out to safety. And pop the Rift Herald bot. Gonna look at to take down this last outer tower. Final outer tower is destroyed. Teleport available soon here for Katashi. The Eagles could look to make a play across the map. He's just walking down though, and the Eagles could look to go for this fight. Kai just uses the flag to kill the Gromp though. So it looks like they saw Katashi roaming down. Could be a potential fight brewing in the top lane. Is Edgy walking around with Zombie in stealth. Yeah, predicting Katashi's aggression. And Edgy does reveal himself, but Kai is coming now as well. Gonna come in on this Flag and Drag and not catch anyone. Ryan rotating up as well, though. But so is Fictitiously. This could turn into a big fight pretty soon. Katashi going in hard, gonna get the slow onto Edgy. But here comes Fictitiously with the massive snowball, but it's a 4v3 right now. Host a little scared to take that fight, despite knowing that it was a 4v3. Every minute that passes, though, is advantageous for the Eagles, as the late game is very strong, but they've got to get there without giving up too much of a snowball first, and the snowball has already started big time. 7,000 gold lead now for Stockton. Inner tower goes down in mid lane as well for Stockton now. 4 towers to 0. Really opening up the map for themselves. And this is Dragon Soul at 21 minutes, and Eagles kind of need to fight for this one, but they don't really have a good vision line here. It's going to be very difficult. Stockton also with a massive gold lead. Zombie with his teleport coming up very soon is also just walking down towards the dragon. And this could be a big fight. And there they go. There's the fight. Go, getting super low, getting taken down immediately. But Zombie in the back line going to get massive damage coming down. But there's a kill by Edgy and 2 more, and it's a wash for Stockton as 3 more kills coming down. There's the 4th. Eagles had to fight for that one. They did get 1 kill onto Gura's Nautilus, but that's not the target you need in the fight, as Zombie did so much work on the Aatrox in that fight, as well as Edgy picking up the revive as well. And Stockton going to look straight over to this Baron. Might actually have time to take it. It's a very early Baron. But they have a lot of money in their pockets and 280 carries. This is going to go down very quickly. And there's the Baron. Now a 12,000 gold lead. It's going to be very difficult for the Eagles to come back in this one. Kai and Katashi are both kind of fed, though. So the Eagles' hope, I think, is going to be effectively diving Fur and Edgy in the back line. They have to play absolutely perfectly, though. Staring at a 12,000 gold lead and a Baron buff. Yeah, Stockton just doing anything they want right now. And rightfully so, with a massive gold lead and also the Dragon Soul. Kai gonna narrowly avoid death there, just flag and dragging out. As a little bit of a 1-3-1 coming out from Stockton, just being so clinical right now. With this Baron buff, Zombie pushing the top wave, 3 members in the mid lane, and Edgy pushing the bot lane. Caitlyn's so good on this siege as well, in her element. And Stockton now rotating over to the top lane. There's the Nautilus ultimate going to interrupt the culling, and Knuckle going to dash and Guild Force away from this one. But it's just so much damage. Fictitiously very tanky in the front line, going to get double stunned up. Is going to get taken down by chrisramrz in the end. And it's a 1-for-0 so far, but Stockton does take the inhibitor. Edgy also going to take the bottom inhibitor as well. Oof, and the middle inhibitor. There's not much the Eagles can do about this unless they go immediately. And they do not, and they get triple inhib at 25 minutes. This next team fight could do it here in game 1. Eagles pretty much forced to stay stuck in their base. The entire map is Stockton's for the taking. This Eagles having to defend 6 super minions coming in to their base every wave the next 3 minutes. Stockton is free to extend their gold lead. Looks like everyone grouping up in the mid lane now for Stockton. As Crits gets caught out, is going to flash over the wall and keep himself alive for now. Trying to get some vision down. Pulling goes down to try to thin this minion away, but it's not that much. And there's the dive onto Kai, but he's all alone. Berg is trying up in the back line, but it's just too much damage coming out from Stockton as Knuckle forced to flash away. Chris getting low as well. Katashi gonna fall, throws the ult down, but it's all for naught. And there's a triple kill for Edgy coming out. And Stockton gonna walk away with this one in 27 minutes, 27 to 11, this kill line. And Stockton gonna go up 1-0 as my client bugs out. Fantastic. I'm gonna have to leave this game manually. But Stockton going up 1-0 in the series. And we'll be right back as we do the draft for Game 2. Stick around.
Just can't really seem to stay.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're going to be gunning into Game 2 very shortly here. Post University Eagles versus the Stockton University Ospreys in some Week 3 ECAC Navy Division action. Right now, you are looking at the Game 2 draft. Eagles are going to be blue side. Ospreys are going to be red side. Eagles coming out with a lot of comfort picks. We got the Akshan for Ryan in the mid lane, Irelia for Katashi in the top lane, Ekko for Kai in the jungle, Misfortune for Knuckle on ADC, and the Rell for chrisramrz on support. Meanwhile, for the Ospreys, it's going to be Kale in the mid lane, Darius in the top lane, Rumble in the jungle, and then the always popular Lucian bot lane. So, Rell had to be picked, obviously, before they saved their support pick for last. The Braum kind of counters the Rell engage, but Eagles did need some form of hard engage where they really didn't have any. But the Misfortune, a solid pick into the Lucian, able to poke him down with those double ups. But pretty strong team fighting coming out from the Ospreys. Very good split push coming out from the Eagles, but they can also team fight as needed. They do have the AP threat from Ekko in the jungle because of the 280 carries. So balancing out their team there. Meanwhile, Ospreys, they have a very strong team fight with the Rumble, Equalizer coming down, as well as Darius just being able to clean up fights in the Lucian Braum as well. Ospreys a little bit more of a skirmish-oriented team composition, whereas the Eagles want to either have some organized 5v5s where Rell engages and then Knuckle's able to hit a massive bullet time on Misfortune, or they just clear waves with their decent wave clear from the Akshan and the Ekko, and have Joseph split push on the Irelia. So we'll see what happens here. Stockton had a very, very strong Game 1, taking nearly everything off the map. I think the final scoreline was 27-11 at the end of Game 1. Eagles looking to come back stronger this time. Standard summoner spells across the board here. Teleport for Katashi's Irelia in the top lane. And Zombies Darius. Double teleports for the Eagles. Ryanite and Katashi both have the teleport. Just the one, though, for Zombie on the side of Stockton. And Eagles pinging, going to be on the blue side this time, pinging, looks like to invade. Not sure about this. I know how strong their level 1 is. They are grouping up as 5. Looks like in the case of, looks like just counter invading right now. Stockton does put double wards in the river. They are coming in for a late invade now, and they are going to get spotted out by that ward. Stockton backing off. Post you trying to get a little weird here, and they do get caught out by the Q from Gura's Braum. And a double ward over at the blue. You love to see it. Kai gonna start on his red side. Meanwhile, fictitiously, MVP of the Game 1, in my opinion, on that Nunu just got everyone so fed. The really good early ganks. But going to be starting on his blue here, as they actually sweep and find 2 wards. They're actually going to be able to get both of them. They are going to get both of the wards. Ryan being aggressive here against Edgy in the mid lane with a good wave state for him. Ooh, big engage coming down already onto Fur, and he has to blow the heal already. Great job by chrisramrz to get aggressive immediately on this Rell. And Posty looking strong to start things off here on the blue side. Yeah, I know, right, Kronk? Need more birds here. Just about to hit level 2 in the top lane on this Irelia. Bot lane with the level 2 advantage as well. All the waves being pushed aside from top lane for the Eagles, mid and bot. Well, fictitiously a little bit slower on the clear, this time on the Rumble than he was on the Nunu. Katashi gonna get this stun off onto Zombie to go for a trade. This is a pretty decent trade here for Katashi, but Darius thrives in these extended trade situations. There's the flash, dodges the last Q, is gonna get really low, and the bleed takes him down. And Zombie is able to walk away from that one for a very close kill. You have to watch out for that bleed damage from the Darius, and he was able to just walk away and let that bleed damage tick down. Katashi was not able to finish the job. Shame he didn't have Ignite, because that definitely would have finished it off. Oh, but a gank coming out here. Kai come in. They know he doesn't have flash, and Kai gonna pick it up. Great gank there by Kai, and even up the kills right away for the Eagles. Already looking much stronger here in Game 2 than in Game 1. And that's actually huge. Zombie gonna miss a ton of minions on this top wave. Fictitiously not even going over to pick them up as he was low from his clear. Rumble not having nearly as safe of a clear as the Nunu from last game. Farm also looking pretty even here across the board. It's kind of hard to say because they're not... Oh, as an engage happening in the bot lane, Gura getting stunned up. He's going to jump over to Fur on this Lucian. And another great trade here for the Eagles in this bot lane. Katashi a little bit low on mana because he's going to get pulled in by Zombie. Stun is going to land and protect him for now, but no teleport available. He's going to have to probably stick around. As the damage, poke damage from Knuckle Puck's Misfortune is just suffocating right now. So, Ryan's Akshan staying even on farm with Edgy's Kale. The E goes down from Gura, and that's going to be the cue to go in. Knuckle Puck, Gura getting stunned up, and that's going to do it. Knuckle Puck grabbing the kill onto Gura. Great job by chrisramrz recognizing the window of opportunity there. As Ryan going to try to swing out a little bit early on that flash, but better safe than sorry, I suppose. Edgy flashes out before Edgy's able to get in range to do any damage. And Knuckle getting Chris flashing in, but Fur is able to dash away from that one. And Coach U coming out very aggressive here in Game 2. They're playing fast and loose, and I love it. Knuckle with a very big lead in the bot lane. 43 CS and a kill over Fur's Lucian with just 24 CS. Knuckle going to be looking to carry hard on this Misfortune as Ryan and Edgy both hitting level 6 in the mid lane. And King Kai looking at this dragon here, potentially. Katashi with a little bit of lead over Zombie here in the top lane. Stun is going to land. It's Kai looking to the mid lane here, but nothing going to come of that. Ryan going to TP back to the mid lane. And Stockton grouping up for this first dragon here. And they have the waves, they have bot wave pushed. As Katashi gets pulled in by Zombie. Stun is going to land. Dashing in, going to take a tower shot though. Dashing in is one more time, but is not going to do it. It dies again. So unfortunate. But a fight breaking out in the mid lane here. And a nice kill by Ryan Wilkiel. Thank you for the fall. I appreciate you. Ryan going to pick that one up on the Akshan. That's huge for the Eagles as they counter a kill. Hex Flash from Chris is not going to find anything. And Ryan and Chris going to be able to pick up a tower plate for themselves. Dragon also still on the table here. Post you with about a 1,000 gold lead, just about 7 minutes in. Oh, and Chris going to get caught out here. Has to hop over the wall. Is able to get out to safety. Starting to clear this pink ward here. But this Darius zombie waffle starting to get fed here. This could be an issue for the Eagles. But Knuckle extending his CS lead, almost at 10 CS a minute on this Misfortune. 66 CS already has just 7 minutes. He goes down early from Gura. This could be an opportunity for the Eagles to engage, but they're very close to tower. It'll be a, oh, there's the Misfortune ult bullet time coming down. Clears the wave, but fictitiously coming down bottom for a gank. Looks like nothing's going to happen, though, as top lane, another fight. Katashi going in with the ultimate this time. Zombie Waffles is slowed. Katashi getting super low. So is Fur. Fights happening all the way across the map. As, no kills, though. Katashi going in again. Going to get pulled in by Zombie Waffles, getting very low, and he is going to take him down. Great job on the aggression that time from Katashi, not being afraid of the Darius up 2 kills, and knowing his power spikes, he has that Executioner's Calling. Great first purchase. And the Eagles now grouping up to take down this Ocean Drake. Fictitiously coming in, going to land the poke onto chrisramrz, but Stockton is not in a position to contest this, and Knuckle going to pick that one up. The Eagles now extending their gold lead to 2,000. Oh, thanks, Rush Finlay. How'd you know I had a Smash book? It's not something I really like advertise. But Ryan here in the mid lane, trying to extend his lead, does have a kill to his name. Very even on CS with this kill. Knuckle and Chris looking for an engagement in the bot lane, both level 6. Knuckle is going to have his bullet time available in just about probably 15 or 20 seconds. They could look to make something happen there. But wards are in the river for both teams in the bot lane. Knuckle just hitting 10 CS a minute now on this Misfortune. There's a flash in from chrisramrz. Is not going to find a target. Gura does get sucked in. Gura getting low. There's the bullet time, but the E was ready for it and also flashing away. Gura getting extremely low, but doesn't find the kill. Oh, but Kakashi going in. Did have the dash out ready, though. Well played from Katashi. Is going to dodge that gank from Fictitiously. Meanwhile, Knuckle dueling Fur still in the bot lane. And Knuckle still maintaining that massive advantage here, now almost doubling Fur's CS on this Lucian. Gonna try to get a plate for himself as well. Katashi also building up a bit of a CS lead for himself. Oh, Knuckle grabbing turret aggro, has to flash and heal to get out of that one. Very low. chrisramrz body blocking for him, gonna get back on his horse and gallop out to safety. Fur also pretty low, he's gonna dash in, gonna get hit by the bullet rain, and this could be bad for Stockton. Fur getting very low, Knuckle is gonna take him down, but the Q from Braum gonna trade it back, but honestly a win for the Eagles as the wave is pushed into Stockton's tower, and Gura on the support picked up the kill. chrisramrz going in on Edgy here, but he's all alone. But here comes Ryan's Akshan. Gonna try to get some damage here, but nothing doing there, and they're gonna hand over 2 kills here to Edgy. Disastrous there for the Eagles, as Chris and Ryan should have just walked out of that one. They knew they were outnumbered. I'm not really sure why they went for that fight. But Kai gonna find Fictitiously in the river here, and Fictitious have to flash away, but Kai gonna follow him up. Ooh, and he gets to the safety of Edgy, his ally on the scale. Now flashing after Kai. Kai gonna go in and ult. Is also ignited, but they're not gonna find the kill. But here comes Katashi on this Irelia, trying to find a kill on Edgy, but cannot do it. As Zombie now teleporting in. I don't think Kai saw that teleport, and he's gonna get easily taken down by Zombie. There's another one. Has tower aggro though, and getting very low. Does have to walk out this one. Tragic there for the Eagles, as Stockton doing a great job trying to make their comeback in this game. Now up on kills, but the Eagles still with the gold lead. About 1,000 gold still. Great vision for both teams in this near the spot lane. Wow, Knuckle somehow dodges that tower shot. Grab another plate for themselves. Turret plate's going to fall in about 1.5 minutes. Knuckle and Chris going to try to get one more plate for themselves down here. Oh, hey, Hong. Increasing my viewers. This is the most viewers we've ever had for a League stream. This is Pog right now. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. Don't forget to follow the stream if you haven't yet. Also, in other post-U esports news, our Rocket League Orange team knocked off West Virginia University, the defending champions. Very excited about that. But a fight brewing in the river here. As Gura getting very low. There's the E, but gets taken down immediately by chrisramrz. Fictitiously also stunned up, and Knuckle going to pick up another kill for himself. chrisramrz trying to continue onto this fight. Katashi flashing in, but Fur going to flash out. Ultimate is going to miss, and Fur gets out with his life. But a great fight for the Eagles, now extending their lead to 2,000 gold as the dragon is about to spawn. Ryan and Katashi looking at the mid lane here, but not quite finding anything yet. But Zombie pushing this top wave freely. Gonna be able to catch up. Gonna get a couple solo turret plates for himself up on that Darius. That Darius is starting to become a problem for the Eagles. But Knuckle and Chris gonna get another turret for themselves. Another turret plate, I should say. 8 seconds before they expire. And now the dragon is on the table. Ryan swinging in way past Edgy here. Great damage as well. Gonna chunk him down to about 30%. And that's all that the Eagles need to take their second dragon of the game, as Katashi going aggressive again with a 1-level advantage onto Zombie in the top lane. Gets him down to half health, still going down with those auto attacks, and Zombie just not able to do enough damage to Katashi, but Fictitiously is here. Now let's see if Katashi can turn this around. He's getting burned down, waiting for cooldowns. There's the stun, does not find a stun onto Zombie. Does dodge the Q. See if he can get a kill. He cannot. Fictitiously going to pick up the kill in the end. Well, valiant effort there from Katashi in the 2v1. As Ryan trying to bust down this mid lane tower. Edgy with some good poke damage though. Katashi with no teleport available, he is going to lose a lot of money to the wave crashing into his tower. But he still has the CS lead over Zombie's Darius. As looks like Fictitiously going for a blue side invade here on the Eagles. As E comes out, that could be the opening that the Eagles need to go for an all-in here or a tower dive. Tower also getting very low. Knuckle wants this tower bad. He is going to go in, get stepped up by the tower. There's the bullet time and takes down Fur. Fantastic stuff. Going to try to get the tower. They do finally get the tower before Chris dies. Great job recognizing that window where Brahms' E was down and the bullet time was ready to be used, and he lets it rip. Knuckle now with a massive lead on this misfortune. He's going to be a big problem for Stockton heading into this mid-game. Looking at the scoreboard, 16 minutes. Oh, but a stun coming out. Katashi going to go in on Zombie, and it's a 2v2. Kai is here as well. Equalizer goes down, but Fictitious is very low. Katashi going to pick him up. There's the ultimate, but it's not going to be enough. Does get the kill with the bleed in the end, but it's a double kill for Katashi. As Ryanite's ultimate is going to get blocked by the tower in the mid lane, and he's going to swing right on out of there. But the Eagles with a pretty substantial lead here coming into the mid game. About 3,000 gold now. Also up 2 dragons at only 16 minutes. And Knuckle also doing a lot of work in this top lane to this top lane tower. Katashi probably going to rotate bottom when he spawns. Mid lane tower very low as Ryan stops Edgy's back, but Fictitiously is also here. Knuckle's still chugging away at this top lane tower. Tower is going to fall as Post-U taking their second tower of the game. Knuckle split pushing on this MF. Oh, Katashi trying to get that stun on the Lucian, but it's not going to happen as the Rift Herald gets popped mid, and the Eagles looking for a an inner tower. Tail gonna charge and get a hit on this mid tower. That's gonna be it though. So it's taken down. And now both teams grouping up as 5 in the mid lane. Katashi coming over as well. TP is available for Zombie on this Darius, so he could be in his side lane right now if he wanted to be. But he is decided to be with his team. Teleport not available for Katashi on his Irelia. But the farm level is looking very strong for the Eagles as they're all going to back here. Set up for this next objective. Well, it looks like Katashi is not backing. He's going to find fictitiously in the river, but no fight, as he knew that the rest of his team had already backed off. Eagles now opening up a 4,000 gold lead at 18 minutes. Starting this snowball off strong. Stockton has to figure out a way to kill Knucklepuck in these team fights, and I think their biggest chance is honestly probably Zombie Waffles on this Darius, if he can manage to get to the back line. But this is, again, a Darius with teleport, not ghost, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult for himself. He doesn't really have any allies who are able to speed him up. Gura bought the Locket, not the Shirelias, which is pretty standard on Braum. No real way for Darius to reliably get to this back line other than the rest of the Eagles just kind of abandoning Knuckle and diving, which could potentially happen. Got the Eagles grouping up for this dragon now. They have a decent vision line over on Stockton's blue side. So Gura gonna get rained on. This is really big. Getting a third dragon before 20 minutes puts a lot of pressure on the other team, and Stockton know this, and they're going to try to fight for this dragon. Katashi pushing the wave in the bottom side. The dragon going down very low. Stockton has to go in now if they want to try to contest this, and they do. Big fight coming out. There's the bullet time, going to be doing tons of damage, and everyone dies. A double kill for the Akshan, one more for the Rell, and another for the Ekko. Stockton cannot find anything in this fight. They do finally get the one kill onto Ryan's Akshan, but it is all over now as the stun lands, and Katashi going to pick up the last one. That's an ace for the Eagles. 19 minutes in, they're going to get the dragon for themselves as well, and a 6,000 gold lead. I don't know how Stockton... Oh, Kai gonna... Oh, he almost died to the tower there. That was very close. Oh, Chris... Now Chris's turn to almost die to the tower. Okay, they're trolling me. But a 6,000 gold lead for the Eagles now at 20 minutes. Another inner tower is going to fall as well. Fantastic team fight there. Knuckle doing a lot of work on this mid-fortune with the bullet time. And it is the Eagles' game to lose at this point. Next dragon will be up in a few minutes, and that'll be Soul. Stockton know they have to fight for that one. And you saw it in that last team fight. Stockton was not able to kill Knuckles' misfortune, and they paid the price. Bullet time just doing so much damage. Gura is so important in these team fights for Stockton. His E timing and directional needs to be absolutely perfect because he's got to stop that bullet time from doing damage. That's Knuckles' main source of damage in these team fights. And if Gura is able to do that successfully, that is a lot of damage blocked on the side of Knuckle. Knuckle still maintaining nearly 10 CS a minute on this misfortune. Katashi not doing too bad for himself either at 178 CS at 21 minutes. And it looks like Ryan's Akshan is going to be splitting in the bot lane. A good choice since he is the one who does have teleport available. Katashi's teleport is still just about halfway to ready, but it looks like the Eagles are going to be setting up for a 1-3-1 here as Katashi in the top lane, Chris, Kai, and Knuckle in the mid lane, and Ryan in the bot lane. I like this approach from the Eagles. Looks like Kai is actually going to be rotating over to the top lane, maybe looking for a gank on Edgy. Oh, but Zombie going to flash in on Ryan. Ryan's going to have to swing on out of this. I don't know if he has swing available. A lot of damage coming down from Zombie, and there's the execute. And Zombie going to take that shutdown gold on this Darius, and that's going to be a problem for the Eagles. They need to respond to that. The Zombie with the cannon is going to be able to do a lot of work to this tower. No teleport available to answer either until Ryan respawns in 20 seconds. Katashi going to be heading down, actually, to pick up this wave. Next dragon is in about 2 minutes, and that is Soul for the Eagles. It's going to be Cloud Soul, which is going to be extremely important, especially for Knuckle, giving him extra CDR on the bullet time. A lot of towers down here for Stockton as the stun goes down on a zombie, and Kai is there as well. A double Q is going to go out. Gurgur is there as well. Zombie taking a lot of damage, but the kill, it's going to come down, and the shutdown. And that is disastrous for the Eagles. They thought the zombie was out of position, but he is too close to his base, and Stockton able to collapse on that and pick up 2 kills for themselves. Trying to make their way back in this game. Still a 5,000 gold lead for the Eagles, but that was an 8,000 gold lead a couple minutes ago, so Stockton doing a pretty good job. Zombie getting the solo kill onto Ryan, and then Kai and Katashi getting a little bit too, biting off a little bit more than they could chew there in the bottom lane. Trying to gank Zombie. And Stockton has cut the lead nearly in half from where it was 3 minutes ago. Getting the scuttle as well, very important as the dragon spawning now in less than a minute. Ryan pushing this top lane. Looks like Eagles actually grouping for a Baron here. This is very interesting. They know that Stockton wants to get this dragon, and so they're just going hard on this Baron. I love this call. I love this call so much because they know Stockton's going for this dragon. They know they want to take it because it's soul for the Eagles, and they have 280 carries. They can kill this Baron so fast. And there it is. Baron for the Eagles. Stockton is going to take dragon as a consolation prize and prevent that soul for another few minutes. But Baron is huge for the Eagles as they're now pushing up mid lane with 4. Ryan heading up to the top lane to push by himself. Big push for the Eagles coming down this mid lane tower at about half. TP is going to come in. But all they have to do is stall for time. Ryan pushing alone in the top lane. And there goes the tower. Does eventually fall to Ryanite's Akshan. Eagles backing off a little bit here. Katashi heading down to the bottom lane here to split push. Does have the teleport available. Ryanite also has teleport available on this Akshan, so they could do another 1-3-1 here. But honestly, the team fighting is really strong. Knuckles' misfortune is on the line. It's still 10 CS a minute, 25 minutes into the game. Unreal from him on this misfortune. 5-1-5 as well, contributing in these team fights and maintaining this CS lead. Katashi pushing up so far. A massive bottom wave heading into the inhibitor tower here for the Eagles. Has to be answered here by Zombie, which he does. Stockton very spread out right now as Knuckle and Chris pushing in the mid lane. Eagles taking this one a little bit slower. Knuckle also the red buff on himself. Wow, nice double up there from Knuckle. Gonna tab fictitiously down to about 75%. Big wave pushing up onto the bottom side now. Q gonna miss from Gura. Stun does land onto the Darius, But no push yet. Eagles extending their gold lead back up to 7,000 now. Trying to get this inhibitor. But Stockton holding strong so far on defense. Baron buff just about to wear out here. And there it goes. Wow, that was all in my head. I just guessed that the Baron buff was about to wear out, and then it did. So no more Baron buff for the Eagles, but Dragon will be spawning in a little under 2 minutes now. And that's going to be Soul, and this is going to be the next opportunity that the Eagles have to force Stockton outside of their base and go for another fight. Katashi also has his completed Sterix gauge now, sitting on 3 completed items plus the Executioners. Knuckle also sitting on 4 completions right now. He's got the Edge of Night, Yomu's, Eclipse, and Cyrilda's. This is fortunately going to be doing a lot of damage in this next team fight. Unless Stockton can find a way to get on top of her. The Edge of Night going to be really important for blocking something like a Braum Q or a Braum Ultimate or Darius Pull or Darius Q. I really love that pickup from Knuckle. Chris not quite able to get that ward. Gets tagged by the Q, but nothing following. Oh, that could be dangerous. Well, Eagles are ready to fight, though. Dragon spawning now in less than a minute. Katashi misses the stun. He's going to dash into the mid lane here. Gets slowed up, has to flash out, is very slow. Gets a double stun, is going to go in onto Edgy here. There's the ultimate, gets fictitiously very low, but doesn't find the kill. Gets caught out there in the mid lane. That was tragic for the Eagles. This Baron, oh, but there's an engage from chrisramrz, and there's the bullet time. Zombie getting taken very low. Does get the pull on a Knuckle Puck. There's the Q, but it's not going to be enough. Knuckle at half health. Flashing in, going to get a kill onto Gura, but fictitiously going to Zanya's and get on out of that one. A very even fight so far, but Fear pushing up on this Lucian, and it's a 3-for-2 in the end in favor of Stockton. Stockton with a great fight, despite being down a massive chunk of gold, and it's just Ryan and Chris now to try to defend against this Dragon take from 3 members of Stockton. They could potentially do it here, and they're looking to try. Dragon getting very low, though, and that's going to do it. The Stockton delays the soul yet again, still staying in this game. After a disastrous fight from the Eagles, Knuckle Puck flashing in to try to get a kill on the support. A very questionable decision there, especially when 3 were still alive. But that's part of who he is as a player, and I'd never take that away from him, but you have to try to rein it in sometimes. You know, that is one of Stockton's win conditions is, you know, Knuckle just doing something like that, flashing into the team and dying. So he did a great job hanging back, getting the bullet time damage down on Zombie's Darius, and getting the kill on him, but definitely overestimated his damage and flashed in. The Baron is alive now, and that's going to be this next fight. Katashi pushing in the top lane, has teleport available. Ryan also still has his teleport available, as Knuckle going to pick up the red buff for himself. Kai clearing out the vision around this Baron buff. Baron pit, rather. Good sweep here from Chris. Is also going to find the pink ward here behind the pit. As Zombie splitting as well on this Darius also has teleport available for himself. Is going to actually back now instead of continuing the split push. Oof, nice first chunk down by the poke. And the Eagles setting up for this Baron now, but Stockton is ready for this. They don't have any vision to the pit now, and Eagles potentially looking to bait out Stockton to come into the pit, but they're not going to take the bait. Instead, just opting to push the mid lane. Kai actually pushing the top lane by himself. Interesting decision there. Big wave pushing into the top lane. I think Katashi needs to head bot here and try to push that out. Remember, the Eagles have to win this game to force a deciding Game 3, otherwise the series is going to be over. Stockton's still doing a good job hanging on to their hopes in this game. Chris going to find 2 of them up there, though, with the sweeper. Fictitiously gets spotted out by the Make It Rain, but doesn't get stunned up. One side lane pushing for the Eagles, one side lane pushing for Stockton. Honestly, pretty even game state right now, aside from the Eagles' 5,000 gold lead. Eagles looking for an opening. Stockton looking to just hang on here. Remember, Dragon Soul is still also on the table. Dragon going to be spawning in another couple minutes. Eagles just posturing around mid here. As Edgy finally going to go up and take that top wave. No one from Stockton getting caught out here. No one walking into the Baron pit. The bottom wave is still building, though. It looks like it is actually going to be slowly pushing back towards Stockton's side, though, so the Eagles don't necessarily have to respond to that. They are just staying grouped for a long time, though. They really want to get this last team fight. Starting to see the Braum counterpick for the Rell coming through here. Chris finding it very difficult to find and engage. Eagles just playing very slow, possibly just waiting for this next dragon here. Dragon now spawning in less than a minute. Kai heading down to take out this bottom wave, and Eagles trying to set up a death bush, but the Stockton heading straight to the Baron pit, and they're going to start it up. This is going to die very quickly. Eagles just straight up out of position here, and Stockton just going to yoink this Baron. And they're going to have time to head down and fight for the dragon as well. Really poor macro play for the Eagles here, not respecting the speed at which Stockton could do the Baron. Dragon is going to spawn now, and Stockton running down there as fast as they can. There's the dragon, though, and here's the fight. Chris finding the engage. There's the equalizer, potentially getting low. He's going to go golden. Katashi heading in the back line is going to get stunned up. Zombie coming down, but there's a kill for Akshan coming out. Katashi falls in the front line. Kai getting low as well. There's the ultimate. Flash out. Knuckle getting very low as well. Gura still in the front with that shield. Going to take down Knuckle, and it's a double kill for Fur on this Lucian. And the Eagles get the Dragon Soul, but Stockton wins the fight and gets the Baron buff. Now the Eagles only with a 2,000 gold lead. It's anyone's game at this point. Stockton did a fantastic job staying in this game. We're down 8,000 gold at one point, but now they have the Baron buff. For the next few minutes, the game is in their hands. Edgy going to take down this mid tower. Zombie and Fur going to be working on this bottom tower. There it goes. Knuckle now with a full build is going to pick up a Guardian Angel as his last item. We're going to pick up the red buff for himself. Eagles pushing out the mid lane here. You can tell Stockton's still a little bit hesitant to try to make use of their Baron buff here. They do still have it for a few minutes. Oh, Chris coming in here, gonna try to get some wards. We're gonna get taken down instantly, very low, but there's a bullet time, gonna take down two instantly. Double kill for Knuckle as Gura now also very low, gonna dash over to Zombie, throw the ultimate down as well. But here's the make it rain. Knuckle still chasing, no E available for Gura, and he's gonna get taken down as well. A triple kill for Knuckle as the Eagles now pushing down mid lane. They could look to end the game here. 45-second death timers on Stockton, and the Eagles pushing down mid lane. I don't know if Stockton's going to be able to hold on here. Chris also coming back from Fountain. There goes the inhibitor. This could be the game right here. Katashi going to back and teleport back into lane. 20 seconds still on 3 members from Stockton. And there's the teleport from Katashi coming back on this Irelia. 10 seconds until they respawn. Chris going in for another engage. Going to take both tower shots. Does get taken down. Kai also going to take tower shots, but he's ults out of there. But here's Katashi going to get 1 kill for himself. Has the tower aggro. Knuckle going to be rezzing with that GA. But a triple kill for Fur. And Stockton pushing back now. They could look to end the game here. 50-second death timers on the Eagles. Middle inhibitor is down though for the Eagles. Gold lead almost doesn't matter at this point. Most players at or nearly at full builds. Fur and Gura gonna take down this mid inhibitor, and it's gonna be an inhibitor v inhibitor down in the mid lane. Fur is going to take that one down. Kai is up though, and Knuckle and Katashi going to be rezzing as well. But the bottom lane tower falls. There's Gura's E, but Chris unable to find the engage. They could potentially chase this. Zombie backed, but I don't think they knew it. Ooh, they're going to try to find fictitiously in the mid lane. There's the stun from Katashi. Gets taken down instantly by Knuckle, and that's a huge kill for the Eagles as they're now in a 5v4 for the next 50 seconds. Pushing up through these super minions. And Stockton a little bit spread out here as well. Gura trying to get some wards down. The Eagles pushing up with a super minion. Katashi coming in here, gonna try to get the stun, does miss. There's a flash in from chrisramrz. The bullet time goes down. Edgy just barely gets the ultimate down on himself. Gura gonna block a lot of that bullet time damage, but does fall in the end. Zombie flashes in, gets the Q, but there's 2 kills already for the Eagles. A shutdown as well for Ryan coming in strong. Zombie gonna get low as well, and Ryan takes him down, and it's a double kill for Fur's Lucian, but it's not going to matter as the Eagles pushing up now and going to be able to take down the Nexus and win their first game of the season. Congratulations to them, and we'll be heading right into Game 3 in just a moment. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stick around. This is a great series. All right, hello everyone. We're back. And we're going to be getting into Game 3, the deciding Game 3 in just a moment. You're looking at the draft here. Stockton, Ospreys with the Talia in the jungle, Yon in the mid lane, Set in the top lane, and Nautilus and Jhin in the bot lane. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it is Leona, Caitlyn, Irelia, Neeko, and Zhao in the jungle, tying up this match score right now, 1-1. Fun fact, this is the first Game 3 of the Navy Division in the ECAC so far. And you're absolutely right, Gronk. That was an impressive bounce back after a tough Game 1. But we're loading in right now. Fictitiously is able to get his signature Talia, his most played champion. As we're into the game right now, Eagle's going to be looking to stifle Fictitiously's early game on this Talia. Definitely going for the early game with that electrocute pick. Eagles on red side this time. It doesn't look like any level 1 shenanigans. Eagles grouped up for a counter invade here in the bush. But Stockton just going for a safe 5 point. Don't want to give up any early kills.
Raise a hand to us, and you'll find it in the same. We are all creations of the spirit. Still, I must kill you.
Looks like Fictitiously going to start on his red side, and Kai going to start on his blue side. Pretty standard stuff so far. Really interested in this Yon-Neeko matchup in the mid lane. Can be very difficult for Neeko if Yon gets ahead. Caitlyn Leona in the spot lane as well. Interesting combination. It can work out if the Caitlyn plays aggressive. And the Jhin Nautilus, such a powerful lane as well. But Eagles looking to get the level 2 advantage. And there it is. They do hit level 2 first, and the bot lane from Stockton wisely backs off. As chrisramrz now with access to his Zenith Blade stun combo. Wait, how is... what? How is Stockton 400 gold ahead? Oh, a nice root under tower from Ryan, and Edgy gonna get chunked down to 50%. Meanwhile, Kai looking for a gank in the top lane. Gonna find zombies, Waffles on the set, gets the knock up. There's the big shield, zombie walking into Talia here. The flash in, and there's the first blood for Kai. Fictitiously flashed that well, but there's a knock up, and Katashi gonna pick up another kill. And a great start for the Eagles. A double kill in the top lane. What a fantastic collapse there by Katashi, flashing in to get that stun. And Kai now with control of the blue side, gonna pick up a blue buff and triple buff this Fictitiously Talia. That's huge when you can deny the blue buff from an AP jungler like Talia early. And Stockton going to be playing on their back foot right from the start here. He's had a plan coming into this game to gank for top and bot, and it's looking like it's working out well. Kai coming in here, getting the stab onto Edgy. He's going to go back that way. And I probably have to dash over the wall. There it is. Gets out of that gank easily, but a good attempt from Kai. Sticking around, though, is going to go back in. Oh, this could be a 2v2 in the mid lane as Talia coming up as well. Oh, wow, a lot of burst damage coming down onto Kai. Kai with no flash is going to go back in. Edgy going to flash in for that one. Does pick up the kill. And Stockton gets a little bit of money back in their pockets. But the Eagles still with a 300 gold lead. Knuckle and chrisramrz doing a good job not allowing Gura to get the engages that he wants. Ryan a little low on mana there in the mid lane. Probably going to back off soon. And there it is. And there's the TP back to mid lane. Katashi was a stun on the zombie. Going in hard and with a lot of damage, but then wisely backing out, knowing zombie has a massive shield available. Used with that W. Yes, we did. Will Kyle. Series is tied up at 1-1 now. Pretty even farm in the bot lane. Decent sized lead for Katashi as well. 25-37, also has a kill and an assist. But one kill going over to fictitiously in that river fight. Kai coming in for a gank here onto Gura. He's going to dash right onto Fira. There's the stun, but he gets the flash in between the root and the stun. Chris going to take a tower shot. Gura getting very low, is going to get taken down, but a trade kill by Kai, and Zombie getting stunned up, but Chris nowhere to go, and he is going to fall as well. Knuckle gets rooted up, and now Edgy's here to join the fight. Heal and the flash over the wall from Knuckle. Zombie going to follow it, but Knuckle is able to get out somehow from that engagement, prevent disaster from the Eagles. Katashi just now getting back to lane and is able to push this one. Ryan does a good job shoving the wave into tower and forcing Edgy to miss some CS there. But Stockton is going to be able to pick up this Ocean Drake. And a very close early game so far, going back and forth yet again. 3 kills to 3. The Eagles with a very slim 300 gold lead. And Katashi getting a lot of alone time in this top lane. Doubling the CS of Zombie on this set and going to get a solo plate for himself. Does not have the TP available, however. Looking at the mid lane, a small CS lead here for Edgy. It's about 10 or so minions. Kai coming mid is not going to land that stab, though. Alright, did a good job not revealing that his teammates were coming and stepping up too early. Still very close, though. Eagles extending their gold lead just a bit. Edgy going in here is going to get rooted. And unable to go for the full all-in. It does get the knock-up. Tashi gets stunned up, does the counter stun. A decent trade there for the Irelia, just about even. He's going to back out now as Kai going to pick up his red buff and hit level 6. Big power spike here for the Zhao. Both junglers getting quite fed. Bot lane also about to hit level 6. But Talia heading around this bot side. Katashi going aggressive onto Zombie. Is going to chunk him out decently and then get away from the main part of that that shield. Kai looking at this top lane again for another gank, possibly looking to set up a tower dive. Very difficult to dive a set, though. Talia looking bot lane. I believe she was spotted out by the Eagles. Yes, she was. Knuckle gonna easily get there. Oh no, but the flash in from Gura, and just like that, Knuckle gets taken down. He did not have flash available. And a good job by Gura, going to land that kill. And the gold now exactly even. Oh, excuse me, a 200 gold lead for Stockton, but still a very close game. Edgy going in again. Ryan doing a good job not allowing Edgy to get too much of a lead here. Very favorable matchup for Yon. You know, just a great champion in general. Fictitious is going to back off on this Talia. Knuckle is able to get back into the lane in time to pick up the majority of this wave, though. Still even CS in the bot lane. Big lead in the top lane for Katashi on the Irelia. And a decent-sized lead for Fictitiously's Talia in the jungle. And a small lead in the mid lane for Edgy on this Yon. So very, very even right now. All things considered, gold lead exactly even as Knuckle was able to catch that wave in the bot lane. Not quite farming as well as he did on the Misfortune game, but still decent as Edgy going in. There's the ultimate. Ryan flashes away. There's the big ult, but it's not going to be fast enough. And Edgy going to find the solo kill on this Yon. Ryan just about with his TP available, though. He should not miss too much CS. Going to be able to teleport back to lane here when he reses. He will miss one of the waves, though. There's Kai going in onto Edgy here. Oh, but Fictitiously is there. Ultimate comes down from Kai, flashes over the Weaver's wall, but Edgy going to flash as well and get the kill. Meanwhile, Katashi also going to fall in the top lanes. I'm going to pick up a kill there. And disastrous mid-game here for the Eagles as Kai gets caught out mid. Edgy going in again. Ryan getting chunked, but Edgy not able to complete that. E misses from Chris. As 3 players now heading down, and the Eagles just all out of sorts right now. Can't keep track of anyone. Knuckle gonna blow, flash, and die anyways. Very questionable to blow both summoners there. I mean, when they're coming in, when you've got a Talia and Nautilus coming in at that angle, and you are all the way pushed up the tower, you are dead. Like, there's no amount of summoners will get you out of that situation. So, just like that, in the last few minutes, Stockton opening up a massive 2,000 gold lead. And they're going to be able to pick up their second dragon, this time an Infernal. And the Eagles now on the back foot. All of a sudden, they have a very fed Yon to deal with here. Going to pick up all the turret plates for himself. But play forming in the top lane here is Kai going to drop the Rift Herald. And this is going to be a lot of money in the pocket of Katashi and Kai. But Fictitiously is here, going to pop Kai back, and that's going to be a very easy kill for Stockton. Zombie going to pick up that one on the set. And Kai just sticking around way longer than he needed to there. Oh, Chris misses the... Oh! Fictitiously just flashes out of there. Chris completely misses the ult. Thought he was going to flash down. But, missing E kind of had to go for that YOLO ult anyways. As Knuckle alone in the bot lane versus Fur here. Misses the net, and this could be a good fight for Fur. But ultimate going down in the mid lane. Edgy, big ultimate, though. Is going to get the shield as well, but does fall in the end. chrisramrz is going to pick up that kill. Big shutdown money coming down for the Eagles. And cuts the lead to just under 3,000 gold now. As Knucklepuck also died in the 1v1 to Fur, though. And Knucklepuck not doing nearly as well on this Caitlyn as he did on the Misfortune. But still with good CS numbers. Fictitiously gonna invade this the blue buff. And 8 members grouping up around this bottom side here. Actually, it looks just like 6 now. Ooh, and there's a great gank from Fictitiously. Sneaks into the bush, knocks Knuckle back, and Knuckle's still without any summoner spells. And that's going to be an easy double kill for Stockton. And it's the Eagles' turn to be on the back foot here. Weaver's wall goes down, and Kai in a load of hurt now gets exhausted and rooted up. There's the ultimate going down. Gura has tower aggro. This could be big, though. Has to flash out before taking one last shot. And Fictitiously going to die to the tower, and Kai with a massive 900 gold shutdown. That dive did not go as planned for Stockton. And Kai coming up huge for the Eagles with the massive shutdown and surviving under tower. Gold lead now for Stockton as Katashi going aggressive onto Zombie, but Edgy is coming up, and there's the ultimate from Set. Katashi in a world of trouble right now, going to try to dash to the minions, but there's the Yonel, and Katashi has nowhere to go. Zombie going to pick up that kill. And Zombie getting a little fed on this Set. Probably about equal money, though, honestly, to this, as Chris going to face check Gura. Ultimate comes down from Ryan, gonna stun up Gura, but he's flashing out of there. They knew they were outnumbered. Gura waiting for cooldowns, but he's not gonna find an engage on to Chris. Probably gonna look to just grab this farm in the top lane. Fictitiously does not have Weaver's Wall available. And things slowing down a little bit here, but Dragon is spawning in just about a minute. And possibly a fight bring in the bot lane. Gura gonna stun, but there's the stun onto Fur. The second stun is not gonna land. And a lot of damage going down onto both supports here. There's the Ignite as well from chrisramrz. The Zenith Blade is not gonna land, but the Q finds its mark. As Fur picks up a kill onto Chris, but Knuckle trades one back. Meanwhile, another fight in the mid lane as Edgy just pressing all his buttons at Ryan, and Ryan unable to do anything. And just dies. This is the Yon. There's the ultimate going down. W from Jin misses. Knuckle's got to be really careful here, though. Is able to cannon Fictitiously is in the area, and Knuckle wisely backs off. Rift Herald is going to go down bot as well, and Stockton going to open up their lead even more here. Fur plates are down, though, so it's not going to be as lucrative of a Rift Herald. And Stockton going to pick up their third dragon at 17 minutes, and this is really big for them. Going to put post you on the clock. They have to be able to contest this next dragon, or it's going to be an extremely early soul. Fictitiously going to find Kai again. Kai has to ult to get out. Nautilus Q is going to land, flashes in, gets rooted and stunned up. But here come the Eagles. This big shutdown for the Neeko. A double kill for Ryanite. Chris flashing in as well. Fictitious is going to go low, but not get out. chrisramrz getting low, going to stun up. Fur gets rooted as well. Ryan trying to finish the job, but he cannot. And it's all said and done, a 2 for 2, actually. That looked so good for the Eagles, but that actually was definitely a win for the Eagles, despite it just being a 2v2, because look at Katashi in the top lane. He was pushing this whole time. Did not have teleport available anyways, but look at the CS now. 156 CS versus 86 in this top lane. That is a massive difference, and it's going to more than make up for those kills, that kill disparity. But Edgy coming over here, trying to defend the blue buff, but he's got support from Gura. Katashi flashes away from the ult, but Edgy's still able to pursue. Katashi waiting for cooldowns now, is going to get the knock up, and there's the Nautilus ultimate, and Katashi is dead. Very risky on that blue invade, and here's Fictitiously going to gank Knuckle, and that is an easy kill. Knuckle pushed up way too far past River, not respecting the Talia ultimate at all. And 3,500 gold lead for Stockton, approaching the 20-minute mark here. Some good signs of life for the Eagles, some good things happening, but Stockton just pressuring so much around the map, making it very tough for the Eagles to really do anything. Massive CS difference as well in the mid lane. 186 to 100, also a 2-kill difference as Zombie going to take out the top turret. Eagles have got to find a way to kill Fur's Jhin here. 5-0 and 5. Has the Gale Force completed as well as the Swiftness boots. It's going to be quite difficult. Fictitiously coming up for another gank on Katashi. Just going to try to dash back. Gets ulted in by the set. And that's going to do it. Zombie going to pick up another kill on Katashi as he is pushed up again too far with no vision. Going to pick up his red buff, though. As Edgy now down in the bot lane. Jhin ult going to find the target onto Chris, but no engage. Ooh, Chris getting a little low here. This could be an engage from Gura. There it is. Chris stepping up way too far there. Does actually make it out somehow. Ryanite blocking is going to fall to the Jhin ultimate. Chris dodges the second one. Can't dodge the last one. And it's a double kill for Fur on this Jhin. As Knuckle also gets knocked back again too far up. Not respecting his opponents. And Fur going to get a triple kill off of that. And now Stockton looking at Baron. And this is suddenly a massive snowball. Knuckle is a very snowbally player. When he's playing well, he is so scary, but when he's behind, he is double. Edgy just doing whatever he wants here in the bot lane. In the 2v1, still able to grab a kill. 211 CS at 21 minutes in, maintaining this 10 CS a minute average on this Yone. This champion just so powerful, especially if you do have a mid laner who doesn't really know how to play against it. Which is myself included. Edgy's still pushing this bottom lane, completely uncontested. Kai is and Knuckle able to come in and clear the wave though. And this is also going to be Dragon Soul in a few seconds, and I don't think the Eagles can fight for this. Down about 10,000 gold. Yeah, this is going to be an easy soul. Kai coming around for Edgy here, but I don't even know if they want this. As the stock would be easily able to collapse on this. They're going to go for it anyways, but this is just bad news. Kai going to get ulted up by the Nautilus. There's the Weaver's Wall. Edgy going to get the kill easily. Not really sure why you go for that. You knew they just took Dragon. You knew they were in the area. Oh, but fictitiously gets rooted up under tower. Has to flash away. Katashi on Fur in the back line. But he gets exhausted. Now his team coming to support. And Edgy also flashing out the Knuckle. A little back enough for more than he can chew though. Knuckle massive 1,000 gold shutdown. But gets knocked up by Zombie in the back line. Can't really do any damage. Fictitiously going to take another tower shot. But doesn't fall. And that was a 4-for-1. Stockton still pushing up through this bottom lane. They're going to be able to take down this inhibitor as well. Caitlyn ult does not find its mark. As Fur going to block for that one. And, you know, the more I watch games in this Elo, the more I am convinced that the only thing that matters is champion comfort. If you can get your team on their comfort champions, that is the most important thing. Like, you're looking at Knuckle on Misfortune in the last game, absolutely carried. Katashi on the last game, carried on Irelia. Not doing so hot this game, but still has a really big farm lead. But looking at the other side, you've got fictitiously onto Leah carrying this early game here. Is most played champion by far. And the Eagles need to slow this game down significantly to have any shot. This has been kind of a theme for us all season so far, as we have no idea how to play when behind. Kai walking back into the blue buff for no reason. He's going to get ulted up by Nautilus and killed immediately. There was actually decent vision in that quadrant of the jungle for the Eagles, but they just moved in too fast there. Stun lands by Katashi onto Fictitious' Talia, flashes in and isn't able to get the kill, and it looks like this might be the game right here at 25 minutes. A massive snowball win for Stockton, as Knucklepuck not able to do anything against this Yone. Heals and Gale forces away, but still ends up dying in the end. And it's going to be the second snowball victory for Stockton in this game, likely. Good job by Ryan blocking the Nautilus Q with the Neeko clone. There's the ultimate Weaver's Wall. King Kai going to go in with chrisramrz, try to make a last-ditch effort, but Edgy going to pick up that kill. Easily gets a double kill for himself, and that's going to do it. Stockton going to take the set in 3 games, but a valiant attempt for the Eagles, pushing the match to a deciding game 3 in the end. Thank you for watching, everyone. We have got a Smash match for you tomorrow at 8 p.m., so make sure to tune in to that if you're a Smash fan. Disappointing ending to that 3-game series, but it was exciting, especially Game 2 there. We're going to be looking to pick up our first win next week, but thank you for watching, everybody. You guys have a great night.